So you have Flin Flon, the city of Flin Flon, Cranberry Portage, Baker's Narrows. There is a lot of infrastructure. There's logging operations occurring in that area. You got a railroad that goes in to take out to the ore out of Flin Flon, and then you got the communities of Cold Lake, Sheridan, and Puckatawagan that are serviced by the rail line to the north. So a lot of infrastructure along with the hydro. Hydro's off in Cranberry Portage. They're working to restore the hydro. The power was restored last night to Baker's Narrows, so a lot of work with that. MTS is trying to restore some of the communications there as well.
Is the province setting up any clean air centers for folks in the area?
It's being monitored, and so what the health folks do is they have priority 1 and 2 people. So if the communities to the south of Cranberry Portage get inundated with smoke, they'll look at moving some of those people out, but we're not in that situation at this time.
You talked about communication outages. How to make sure that the information is conveyed to the people out there?
To the fire crews or?
Fire crews and people.
Yeah, so they're setting up some emergency repeaters to provide that information, and then MTS has been working with us to get in there and establish some of their fiber optic stuff to get communication going again.
And the CBC Saskatchewan is wondering, are you collaborating with people in Saskatchewan? Is it expected that people from Manitoba are going to be moved to Saskatchewan? Is there like a relation with Saskatchewan in the move?
We definitely have a relationship with the Saskatchewan Wildfire Service. We're working with those folks. In terms of evacuation, that's up to the EMO and those coordination people to set that type of stuff up.
How does this fire season compare to, say, this time last year in terms of fires or hectares burned?
We're about the same. We're it hasn't changed. It's just this one particular fire is a growing concern of where it was located and the impact on the people of that area, and closing down a major highway that services the city of Flin Flon. So it's an issue.
So the number of fires is about the same?
Yes. Yeah.
I also wondered, the school division, I know, had asked if they, I know they're asking permission to go back in to install generators because they're worried about their...
Yeah, we set that up this afternoon, and we're working with the local stakeholders to do things like that. We're working with health, any of their medical transfers, getting medical supplies in, anything like that. We're working fuel, so we're working with all the stakeholders to ensure that supply chain issues aren't impacted, the schooling and stuff like that, the best that we can.
So that is doable at this point?
Yeah, they're working with Frontier School Division right now to get that generator set up at their school.
With the fire burning a lot deeper with the drought, is this a concern in other places? Is this going to be something that we're going to be looking for in other fires throughout the fire season this season?
We could be, especially on the west side of the province. The west side of the province is really dry. The drought codes they were up around 500 or 600, which is extremely high, and something that we don't see until later in the year usually. All the rivers and lakes are down. You hear Manitoba Hydro talking about Lake Winnipeg levels being down, so it's a concern right across the whole province.
Any health concerns for the firefighters, any injuries or anything to that effect at this point?
No, nothing at all, but thank you for asking. Yeah, appreciate that.
Good enough for everybody?
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Very nice meeting you folks. Thank you. Thank you very much.